What's going on, guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is Derek Hicks, and we are here at Redemption Racing and Garage in Taylorsville, North Carolina. So this is the shop I work at. I get to paint cool cars every single day, fix all sorts of body damage from totaled cars all the way up to minor fender benders and even old restorations. So I'm going to give you guys a tour of the shop so you can see some of the cool cars we have here, some of the things we have in process. And in the next videos, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to fix everything from minor dents all the way up to full-on total car repair, which is no fun at all. But some of you guys out there like to buy cars from Coparts, and you probably wonder, what do I do here and what should I do? And so these videos will be helpful for you guys. So be thinking about some of the questions you might have for me. Get ready to put them down in the comments below, and I will be here to help you guys all the way through the process. So welcome to the shop again, and let's get on with the tour. So first stop on the tour bus here at Redemption Racing and Garage is our paint mixing room. Here it is, and it is incredibly dirty, and that's all my fault. We stay super busy here, and I do clean it all the time, believe it or not, but it just keeps ending up looking like this. So this is our mixing bank. We use Sherwin-Williams Ultra 7000. It is solvent paint. If you are not familiar with how to mix formulas to paint cars, you have a bunch of these in one formula, mix them together, and hope for the best. I mean, mostly not really, kind of kidding, not really kidding. But yeah, mix them all together and you end up with the desired color for that formula that car has. So always just spray out panels before you paint anything on a car, because you will be sorry if you don't. That's my first tip for you guys. We're gonna move on along into the paint booth. Here we go. Here we are walking into our paint booth. It is also dirty in here. Just returning back from vacation. So I currently have my 91 S13 stored in here, just hanging out chilling while I was away. But as you can see, it is pretty slick. It's not too bad. Put a little bit of time in this car to make it nice. It was completely horrible before, but it's just a little bit of taste of some of the cool things we get to make around here. This thing is up for sale if any of you guys are looking for a sweet S13 RB20 with a custom cool Power Ranger shift knob. You guys check that out. So we will move on along. We got a paint booth here since it is pretty dirty. And we will go and check out the rest of the shop. Back to the mixing room here. Heading on out here through the door. I'm sorry about the mess, but like I said, we do stay super busy and we do actually clean all the time. And it does always just end up looking like this, so it's almost useless, but we all hate how dirty it gets. But working on cars is not a very clean profession. So we have an Evo 10 up here, clutch install. Over here we have our dyno. We have a cool, sweet NSX that at some point will be midnight purple whenever I get around to it. It is nighttime here at the shop. I'm the only one here at the moment. Got a couple of things that I really got to get finished up so I can head on back to the house. We'll walk on around here and we'll get to see the restoration that we have going on here. It is a 70 model El Camino. We're only doing one restoration at a time here so that we don't get too backed up with all the other cool stuff that we get to work on. We try to work in a pretty timely manner when it's things like insurance work. Try to get that stuff out the door pretty quick. But this sort of thing takes a lot of time, takes a lot of patience, takes a lot of body work, obviously. So much rust was in this thing, we cut out so much and replaced it with all braided metal. We have a couple of new panels for it, we put a roof on it, cool new fenders. A lot of cool stuff is going to be going into this thing, and hopefully it will be a sweet Casa color, brand new line color before too long. We do need to finish up some body work on it, get it in some polyester primer, get it all blocked out nice and smooth, ready for 2K after that, prep it for a paint. Got a lot of work left to do in the bed here. As you can see, it is currently just storage for some of these spare parts. Some of the rest that we were dealing with, like I mentioned, stuff all in this thing. It was just a lot of rot. So 70 model car, it's pretty old at this point, but it will be nice and not too much longer, hopefully. Owner is so ready to get it back. He's got a lot of cool things he wants to do with it. So for this car, all we have to do is fix it all on the outside. make it all nice and pretty and shiny, and the owner wants to put it all back together himself. So I'm cool with that. Saves us a ton of work, and it gives him something to do. He is a retired man, pretty cool guy, and he's gonna have a lot of fun ahead of him once we get it all nice. He's gonna be sweating bullets putting the motor back in it, but I told him I would help him out if he needs one in hand, so I'm ready to do that, and I think it will be a good time had by all. It will be a good time for me when I see the thing rolling away and there's own power. So we'll mosey on along here. For you guys that aren't familiar with what we do here, we literally do pretty much everything. We do a lot of Ceramic Pro installs, which is ceramic coating. It's a very high quality brand right there. Makes the car look incredibly shiny, even more shiny than what we normally can do, which is pretty shiny. So, you guys think about some of those things. Do a little quick research on Ceramic Pro and different ceramic coatings. I believe Ceramic Pro is probably the best brand out there, which is why we use them, and we are an authorized distributor and installer for them. So, next video is coming up. We will take a cruise outside here in the dark, and you will see all the hundreds of cars that are here. Not really hundreds, but it is a ton of cars. Just can't see them right now because it's super dark. Thanks for coming along, guys. We're gonna call it a night.